From the Nigerian Communications Commission NCC, this is NCC Digital Signature.
Welcome to today's episode of NCC Digital Signature, brought to you by the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC. This program is designed to educate, inform, and enlighten you on the trends, issues, and developments driving innovation and creativity in the digital world. I am Imuna Aweza Zubair.
This is NCC Digital Signature.
In this edition, the Executive Committee of the West African Telecommunications Assembly Regulatory Association, WATRA, in keeping with its mission to serve as a platform through which telecommunications regulators work together to broaden access to information and communications technology services in the sub-region, was at the NCC on a courtesy visit. While in a related development, the Coalition of Northern States Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines, and Agriculture paid a courtesy call to the NCC. Plus, our main story this week, focusing on mobile number portability, MNP. Stay with us as we bring you the news highlights.
At NCC Digital Signature, we bring you innovation, trends, policies, and digital entrepreneurs redefining all sectors of our economy today. Here you will see the actors, the policy makers, digital economy drivers, and creativity that will shape your mind in line with today's reality. NCC Digital Signature, where the digital economy makes meaning.
The new West Africa Telecommunications Regulators Assembly Executive Committee, inaugurated at the 19th AGM in Conakry, Guinea, held its first EXCO meeting at the WATRA Secretariat in Abuja recently. The meeting afforded the EXCO the opportunity to visit the Executive Vice Chairman of the NCC, Professor Umar Garba Danbata, who is the immediate past chair of the WATRA EXCO. The team was led by the current EXCO chair, Mr. Sekou Umar Bari, Director General, Republic of Guinea's Telecommunication and Posts Regulatory Authority, ARPT. Accompanying the chair on the courtesy visit were the first chair, Mr. Siaka Koulibaly from Mali, Mr. Daniel Kaitibi from Sierra Leone, who is the second vice chair, and the WATRA Executive Secretary, Mr. Aliu Aboki. The highlights of the visit were to thank the EVC for all the support WATRA has been receiving from the Commission, to plead for the continued support of the Commission considering Nigeria is no longer part of the EXCO, and to solicit the continued partnership of the Commission towards broadening access to information and communications technology services in the sub-region. The Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, and the Coalition of Northern States Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines, and Agriculture, CONSIMA, have agreed to collaborate for the purpose of entrenching industry and sustainable development in the North. At the courtesy visit paid by CONSIMA to the NCC, the Executive Vice Chairman of the Commission, Professor Umar Garba Danbata, represented by the Director Consumer Affairs, Efosa Idehe, noted that the northern region of Nigeria, although one of the largest regions, was the least in terms of technological development. Recalling the success in broadband deployment around the country and the challenges faced with base stations, as well as vandalism of telecom infrastructure in the northern region, he stated that CONSIMA had the mandate to sensitize the people on preservation of these infrastructure, as they are there to enhance quality of service for the people.
It will be an opportunity for us and for us to bring the service provider and the Coalition of National Northern Chambers of Commerce and Industry, who are major users of telecom services or who need the broadband in their locality more, to be able to discuss and how best the rollout and the protection of telecom infrastructure can be enhanced in northern states.
The president of CONSIMA, Chief Dr. Adedeji Oladipo, in his remarks, congratulated the EVC for his innovative and giant strides since his appointment, including various cutting-edge ideas which have boosted telecom's investment inflow from $36 to $60 billion since 2015. He also stated that the association was seeking the support of the Commission through installation of ICT facilities, including CBT centers, for the purpose of training northern entrepreneurs on e-commerce and e-financing activities. The association is also seeking sponsorship and partnership of the NCC in holding a non-oil summit where participating states will be encouraged to harness one exportive product spanning agriculture, solid minerals, among others.
Once they are part of us, they hold all the communication under them. And our coming together can even expand us to go to each of these networking partnerships that are under, establishment under the NCC. And we believe in us coming together, we can able to make the northern region a driving and a comfortable way to drive the economy.
The representative of Nigerian Office for Developing the Indigenous Telecom Sector, NORDITS, Aderunke Shola Ogunshola, appreciated the delegation for their intervention towards the growth of industrialization in the north and urged them to also drive ICT, telecoms, and digital economy, as these are critical to bringing development and enhancing the nation's GDP.
If they're also looking at promoting social economic growth in the northern Nigeria, I believe that there are people, there are youths that can be informed about this new development and government's support to promote their skills, and this is the way to go. And NORDIT is here to enable that this happens.
The EVC subsequently expressed optimism about a collaborative and mutually beneficial partnership between the NCC and CONSIMA. CONSIMA is a registered organization made up of chambers of commerce in the 19 northern states of Nigeria and is a subgroup of the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture.
This is NCC Digital Signature.
You're watching NCC Digital Signature, a program by the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC. The Commission is responsible for creating an enabling environment for competition among operators in the industry, as well as ensuring the provision of qualitative and efficient telecommunications services throughout the country. For more information about the Commission, follow us on our social media platforms showing on your screen. From the news highlights, we bring you our running quiz for the week. Question 1. What is MNP? Question 2. What year was the MNP service launched in Nigeria? Send your answers to NCC Digital Signature at ncc.gov.ng to win a prize. Please indicate the state you're reaching us from and note that by participating, you have given us consent to announce your name on the program if you're a lucky winner. Good luck! If you've just joined us, this is NCC Digital Signature, a convergence of digital innovation, creativity, and a world of endless possibilities. Brought to you by the NCC. Still to come is our main story of the week. Stay with us.
We are Nigerian Communications Commission, regulator of the telecommunications industry in Nigeria. Our mission is to support a market-driven communications industry and promote universal access. Over the years, the Nigerian Communications Commission has been driven by dynamic and visionary leadership. In line with this mission and vision, The current Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Professor Marugaba Dambata, has recorded impressive achievements in the strategic objectives of market development, consumer protection and empowerment, quality of service, universal broadband access, among others, as enshrined in the Nigerian Communications Act 2003.
We are firm, fair, and forthright. Our core values are integrity, excellence, professionalism, responsiveness, innovation, and commitment.
If you want to know more about who we are, follow us on our social media platforms: Instagram, NGComCommission, Facebook, Nigerian.communications.commission, LinkedIn, Nigerian Communications Commission, and YouTube, Nigerian Communications Commission.
Our website is www.ncc.gov.ng. In keeping with our core values of innovation and excellence, we are expanding the frontiers of our social media platforms by launching a podcast, NCC Global Connect. Our podcast offers you a whole new experience in our social media engagements.
Over the years, we've maintained a strong social media presence to serve our stakeholders better. Through various initiatives, we've demonstrated our commitment to protect, inform, and educate telecom consumers. Take advantage of us so that no one takes advantage of you. NCC, Connecting Nigeria.
And now our story on mobile number portability, otherwise referred to as MNP. In its effort to promote healthy competition, improve quality of service, and ensure improved quality of experience for consumers, the NCC in 2013 launched the Mobile Number Portability Service for GSM subscribers. Mobile number portability is a game changer as the platform affords consumers the freedom to switch networks, operators, without losing their assigned mobile numbers. This provision compels service providers to improve the quality of service offered to consumers in order not to lose them to competitors in the industry. For more on this, here is the main report.
The Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, regulator of the Nigerian telecom sector, is calling on telecom subscribers in the country to take advantage of its regulatory initiative of mobile number portability, MNP, to enjoy the enhanced quality of experience derivable through the scheme from services provided by the mobile network operators in the country. The Commission considers it imperative to enjoin telecom subscribers in Nigeria to utilize MNP on the heels of the Commission's observation that the MNP initiative has been underutilized by a vast majority of the Nigerian telecom subscribers. The revelation crystallized from the Commission's report of the 2021 technical audits of operators' performance of the MNP conducted across the sector from April to October 2021. Implemented in varying ways across the globe, mobile number portability enables telecom consumers to migrate from one network to another without losing their cellular phone numbers. It provides a range of options for the consumers and promotes effective competition by allowing consumers to port between service providers without the associated costs or inconveniences of changing their mobile numbers. Consequently, the Commission, in furtherance of its efforts to promote competition, improve quality of service, and ensure that consumers continue to enjoy good experience on the mobile networks, launched MNP service for GSM subscribers in April 2013. The service is provided by all GSM mobile operators in Nigeria: MTN, Globacom, 9Mobile, and Airtel, to ensure that subscribers can benefit from the service from every coverage area of the networks. For effective implementation of the MNP scheme, the Commission issued a license to a consortium of 3 companies to act as the number portability clearinghouse for the industry and develop the MNP regulation in 2014 and Nigeria Mobile Number Portability Business Rules and Port Order Processes 2020 to manage the processes for subscribers switching from mobile network operators.
Mobile number portability is a scheme that the Commission launched in 2013, April 2013 to be precise. And that particular scheme was to enable subscribers be able to move their subscription from one mobile network operator to another mobile network operator without having to lose their telephone number. Because before now, if you need to, for example, you have a particular subscription from a mobile network operator and you need to move to, you want to get another subscription from another mobile operator, you need to buy a new SIM to be able to do that. That will mean you have two different phone numbers, and you have the scenario where you need to start informing your friends, business associates, colleagues of your new number if you wish them to contact you on that new number. But with mobile number portability, a scheme was put together by the Commission that enables you to get subscription from another service provider without necessarily having to change your phone number. So you basically move with your initial telephone number to the other operator, and you're able to use the same service, the same number.
The objective of these regulations are to provide the regulatory framework for the operation of mobile number portability in Nigeria and ensure an effective and efficient porting regime that meets subscribers' needs, while fostering and strengthening the relationships between mobile service providers, MSP, and other authorized parties to create a harmonious level playing field for all operators. The regulations are in place to also safeguard subscribers' rights and ensure their satisfaction with the MNP process and sustain quality service delivery by MSPs and other authorized parties in order to ensure a seamless launch and continued improvement in the MNP process. The procedure for migration from one network to another, as stipulated in the Commission's MNP Regulations 2014, requires that subscribers must visit the customer care office, retail shop or outlet of their chosen new service provider to request to port their number, as porting cannot be done via telephone calls, text messages, online or other electronic means.
For example, a subscriber is dissatisfied with the service delivery of its current mobile service provider. That particular subscriber is able to go to another mobile service provider that could offer them a better quality of service, or you're probably looking at better pricing, or you're probably looking at better customer experience from another mobile service operator, and you're able to actually move to that mobile service operator seamlessly without having to change your number.
It provides that the subscriber must present valid photo identification documents such as the National Identification Number, International Passport, driver's license, or an official identity card for proof of identity. Additional requirements include completing a port request form and sending a text message with the word PORT, P-O-R-T, to the short code 3232. Porting is completed within 48 hours. A new SIM card is issued every time a number is ported to a new service provider, and thus the old SIM card ceases to be useful once the porting process has been completed. While subscribers can port at any time and as many times as they like in a given year, a waiting period of 45 days must be observed before another porting process can be initiated. If a SIM swap, that is, getting a new SIM card, has been carried out, a subscriber cannot port until 7 days after the SIM swap is activated.
Okay. When you port from one network to another network, yes, you can port back. However, in porting back, there is a minimum period that you need to wait for. It's about 45 days. So when you port from one network to another network, if you want to port back to the initial network you're coming from, or you want to port back to a third network, you need to be on the network that you've ported to for about 45 days. For 45 days actually, before you can port out again.
The main benefit of MNP is the freedom of choice through flexibility afforded subscribers to choose a new mobile service provider without having to change to a new number. It empowers subscribers to terminate their relationship with their current network service provider if dissatisfied with the quality of services provided. An additional advantage is the competition it generates amongst the mobile network operators.
Mobile number portability is free. Consumers are not required to pay a dime to move their subscription from one mobile network operator to another, and they are able to go to the particular recipient operator, that's the operator that they want to move to, and tell them that, look, I want to move to your network. And once you say you want to move to your network, they will normally provide you with the requisite forms to fill in line with the MMP processes that has been defined by the commission. And once you fill those forms, and that's it, you can leave within 48 hours. That's maximum. Within 48 hours maximum, you're able to, your lines will actually be ported from your initial network to the new network you want to port into.
Due to the availability of the MNP option, a subscriber can avoid the inconvenience of having to notify friends and associates of changes to mobile numbers, thus preserving the identity afforded by retaining existing numbers while changing service providers. An intending consumer who is in the process of porting his or her line cannot be contacted by their current operator during the porting process to try and persuade the consumer to remain with them. If that happens, the defaulting operator must be reported to the new service provider or the NCC.
There are really no risk factors because the providers that are involved in the process, they are all licensees of the commission. There are strict rules that they are all meant to adhere to, and those strict rules that they are all meant to adhere to, the commission carries out monthly auditing of the processes of all the operators, and any operator that we find to have breached any of the rules, we make sure that we carry out the necessary enforcement measures on those operators. So in terms of safety of data sets that is collected and safety of transfer of subscriptions from one mobile network operator to another mobile network operator, is very safe.
The NCC is committed to ensuring an effective and efficient porting regime, strengthening the relationship between mobile service providers, safeguarding subscriber rights, and ensuring subscribers' satisfaction with the MNP process, while stipulating penalties for non-compliance with the provisions of these regulations. For further details on MNP Regulation 2014 and MNP Business Rules and Port Order Processes 2020, visit the Nigerian Communications Commission website www.ncc.gov.ng.
This is NCC Digital Signature.
That was our story for this week, put together to provide insights and increase awareness of the mobile number portability, an initiative conceived to empower GSM subscribers in their choice of service providers. As we come to the end of the program, we again bring you our running quiz for the week. Question 1. What is MNP? Question 2. What year was the MNP service launched in Nigeria? Send your answers to NCC Digital Signature at ncc.gov.ng to win a prize. Please indicate the state you're reaching us from and note that by participating, you have given us consent to announce your name on the program if you're a lucky winner. Good luck! To view today's episode and our previous editions, please log on to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Nigerian Communications Commission. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
In keeping with our core values of innovation and excellence, we are expanding the frontiers of our social media platforms by launching a podcast, NCC Global Connect. Our podcast offers you a whole new experience on our social media engagements. To stay up to date with our regulatory initiatives, kindly visit our website www.ncc.gov.ng. Click on Media Center and scroll to the podcast channel icon to enable you experience the pool of regulatory information. NCC Global Connect podcast is available on multiple directories, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, and so many others. NCC, connecting Nigeria.
Have you linked your SIM to your NIN? Contact your service providers for further information. For more details, visit the NCC website on www.ncc.gov.ng and the NIMC website on www.nimc.gov.ng. Follow our social media handles scrolling on your screens for up-to-date news on the activities of the NCC. That's our program for today. Until next week, don't forget NCC is your partner towards a connected Nigeria. On behalf of the Nigerian Communications Commission, thank you for watching NCC Digital Signature. I am Imina Ahoiza Zubair. Bye for now.